Good morning, Governor. It's Laurel Rosenhall with the LA Times. I wanted to ask about how you feel that the change in leadership in the House will impact the budget this year and other governance issues in California.
I don't know that it does. I think it creates speed bumps, it creates stories, it creates some process. But I don't see their agenda getting any traction whatsoever.
Federal funding, if they have an agenda to slash funding, is that going to impact the state?
And what I mean by agenda, I mean across the spectrum, across the board. It takes the President of the United States to support that agenda. He won't. It takes the Senate to support it. The majority, 60 votes in certain instances, they won't. The priorities that the new speaker has advanced are not the priorities shared by the American people, quite the contrary. And so I think they have little traction whatsoever. I think it's just noise. It may have traction on certain networks, but I don't think it will have any meaningful impact. Now, that said, they're not just a speed bump in terms of process and storytelling, but they can be a roadblock in terms of progress we otherwise would see along the lines of what we have experienced the last 2 years. I mean, again, there's just no comparable progress in Congress in my lifetime than what we've seen with the Biden administration working with Speaker Pelosi in the last 24 months. And that momentum, yes, I think will be disrupted, significantly so. And so that indeed is something we're mindful of. That also said, to your question, there's a subtext to your question, I'm also not naive around the obsessiveness of the Republican leaders and leadership around all things California. And so we're mindful. We've got to step up our game in terms of defending our values, defending our progress. And I assure you, we not only have the means to do it, but we also have the mechanism. And we have something more important, the moral authority to push back. And I can assure you we will do just that.
On that